Top 9 Most Beautiful Princesses and Queens in History. Beauty and royalty has never been just about looks. For centuries, a queen's or princess's beauty symbolized power, stability, divine favor, and national pride. Portraits were carefully painted, appearances were tightly controlled, and every public moment helped shape how a monarchy was remembered. Some royal women became icons not because they followed trends, but because their beauty carried grace, intelligence, confidence, and emotional depth. Today, we're counting down the top 9 most beautiful princesses and queens in history, women whose beauty transcended time, culture, and politics, leaving behind legacies that still inspire admiration centuries later. This list isn't about perfection. It's about presence, impact, and the kind of beauty that history refuses to forget. Let's begin. At number 9, Princess Grace of Monaco. Grace Kelly entered royalty with a kind of beauty that felt effortless and timeless. Before becoming Princess Grace of Monaco, she was already one of Hollywood's most elegant stars, admired for her refined features, calm demeanor, and classic poise. What made Grace extraordinary was not just her physical beauty, but how naturally she carried herself in both cinema and royal life. When she married Prince Rania III, the world watched as glamour transformed into grace, and fame gave way to duty. Her style was never loud or excessive. It was soft, controlled, and deeply sophisticated, emphasizing restraint over excess. Grace's beauty became a blueprint for modern royal elegance, influencing generations of designers, actresses, and princesses who followed. Even decades after her death, she remains one of the most photographed and admired royal women in history, often cited as the ultimate example of timeless beauty. At number 8, Empress Elizabeth of Austria. Empress Elizabeth, often called Sissy, was famous across Europe for her breathtaking beauty. With long flowing hair, delicate facial features, and an almost ethereal presence, she became a living legend during her lifetime. Elizabeth was obsessed with maintaining her appearance, following strict beauty routines and diets that were unheard of in the 19th century, sometimes spending hours a day on her hair alone. But behind the beauty was a deeply complex woman who struggled with the suffocating expectations of court life, isolation, and personal tragedy. What makes Elizabeth unforgettable is the contrast between her fairy tale appearance and her emotional vulnerability. Her beauty wasn't just admired, it was mythologized, turning her into one of history's most romanticized royal figures. At number 7, Queen Rania of Jordan. Queen Rania represents modern royal beauty at its most powerful. Known for her striking features, expressive eyes, and confident presence, Queen Rania combines elegance with intellect in a way few royals ever have. Her beauty is inseparable from her role as a global advocate for education, women's rights, and humanitarian causes. Unlike traditional royal icons of the past, Rania's beauty feels contemporary, intentional, and deeply purposeful. She moves seamlessly between royal tradition and global leadership, proving that beauty can coexist with influence, activism, and authority. Her style, poise, and authenticity have made her one of the most admired queens of the modern era, respected not only for how she looks, but for what she represents. At number 6, Queen Cleopatra VII of Egypt. Cleopatra is often remembered as one of history's great beauties, though ancient accounts suggest her power came less from conventional looks and more from charisma, intelligence, and presence. Cleopatra was multilingual, politically brilliant, and deeply aware of how to command attention in any room she entered. Her beauty lay in her confidence, her voice, and her ability to captivate some of the most powerful men in the Roman world. Over centuries, artists and storytellers transformed her into a symbol of exotic beauty and seduction. Whether myth or reality, Cleopatra's image became timeless. Her beauty wasn't passive, it was strategic, influential, and inseparable from her political power. At number 5, Queen Elizabeth I of England. Elizabeth I crafted beauty as a political tool. With pale skin, red hair, elaborate gowns, and carefully constructed portraits, Elizabeth turned herself into a symbol of purity, strength, and divine authority. Though she aged visibly over time, her image never weakened because it was built on symbolism rather than youth. She understood that beauty in monarchy was about perception, not physical perfection. Elizabeth's carefully curated appearance reassured her people during times of religious conflict, war, and uncertainty, reinforcing stability through imagery alone. Her beauty was theatrical, symbolic, and powerful, making her one of the most visually iconic queens in history. Even today, her image remains instantly recognizable. At number 4, Princess Diana of Wales. Princess Diana possessed a beauty that went far beyond physical appearance. While she was undeniably striking, what made Diana unforgettable was her warmth, vulnerability, and emotional openness. Her eyes reflected empathy, kindness, and a deep connection to ordinary people, something rarely seen in royal figures before her. Diana's beauty evolved over time, growing stronger as she gained confidence and independence from the constraints of royal expectations. She redefined royal elegance by blending glamour with approachability and compassion. The public didn't just admire Diana, they felt seen by her. Her beauty was human, emotional, and deeply relatable, which is why she remains one of the most beloved princesses in history. At number 3, Queen Nefertiti of Egypt. Nefertiti is often described as the most beautiful woman of the ancient world. Her famous bust reveals perfectly balanced features, an elegant neck, and an aura of calm authority that still captivates viewers today. Nefertiti's beauty has survived more than 3,000 years, a testament to how powerfully her image was crafted and preserved. She ruled alongside Pharaoh Akhenaten and played a significant role in religious reform, standing as both a queen and a symbol of divine harmony. Her beauty symbolized balance, order, and political strength. Few royal women have left behind an image as enduring or universally admired as Nefertiti. At number 2, Queen Elizabeth II. Elizabeth II may not fit traditional standards of beauty, but her elegance, dignity, and consistency made her one of the most respected queens in history. Her beauty lay in stability, discipline, and unwavering presence rather than glamour. For over 70 years, Elizabeth II represented continuity in a rapidly changing world marked by war, cultural shifts, and political uncertainty. Her composed demeanor, signature style, and calm authority became comforting symbols for millions across generations. She proved that beauty in royalty isn't fleeting. It's built through service, resilience, and grace over time. Her legacy redefined what it means to be a beautiful queen. At number 1, Queen Noor of Jordan. Queen Noor stands at the top of this list because her beauty effortlessly bridged worlds. Born in the United States, Queen Noor brought striking elegance, intelligence, and compassion into the Jordanian monarchy. Her refined features, radiant smile, and graceful presence made her instantly captivating. But it was her commitment to humanitarian work, peace efforts, and global dialogue that gave her beauty depth and meaning. Queen Noor embodied cultural respect, modernity, and empathy, earning admiration across continents. Her beauty was balanced, dignified, and purposeful, making her one of the most beautiful queens in history in every sense of the word. True royal beauty is never just about appearance. It's about presence, influence, resilience, and the ability to inspire trust and admiration. The women on this list were admired not only for how they looked, but for how they carried themselves and shaped history during difficult and transformative times. Their beauty became symbolic, timeless, and unforgettable. Centuries may pass and fashions may change, but the impact of these queens and princesses remains. Beauty fades, but legacy does not.